All right, yesterday we talked about adding. We talked about adding our unlike denominators, our fractions. Now we're going to be focusing on subtracting. So we're going to finish these notes that we started yesterday. Same steps as adding, we're just subtracting. So we have to find the common denominator if they're not the same. I am going to count by 6 to get my numbers. And then I'm going to count by 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Then we're going to find the smallest number they have in common is 6. That's my least common denominator. That is what I want to put on the bottom of my fraction. Now 5, 6 is already, we would just be multiplying it by 1, so it would stay the same. What times 2 is 6? That would be 3. Okay, I do the same to the top. 3/6. So now my answer is 5, or my problem is 5/6 minus 3/6, which is 2/6. Well, I want to make sure that I have it in simplest form. So I'm going to do 1 times 2, 1 and 2. We have 1 and 6, which is 1 times 6. We have 2 and 3, which is 2 times 3, and that's it. So what they have in common is a 2. Okay? So now we're going to divide our GCF is 2. We're going to divide 2/6 by 2 and get 1/3. So that is my simplified answer. This is my unsimplified answer. This is my simplified answer. So now we're going to go to the next page over here. And we're going to do a couple practice problems for subtracting. The first one is 2/3 minus 5/9. So the first thing I want to do is find the least common denominator, which would be 3 and 9. So I'm going to count 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. I usually stop at 10. 9, 18, 27. I'll stop there because they have 9 in common already. So my LCD is 9. That is going to be the number that I want to put on the bottom. 5/9 and 2/3. Well, 5/9 is already there, so I don't need to do anything to it. Okay. What would I multiply 3 by in order to get 9? That would be 3. I have to do the same to my top. Okay, so it would be 6/9 minus 5/9, which is now my new one. Okay, which is 1/9. Now, if I have a number on the top that's 1, I already know that that is definitely already simplified. Okay, my next one, 6/7 and 1/2. So I'm going to go 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Oh, I hit one. I can stop when I hit one that they have in common. So my LCD is 14. I want to make my fractions with 14 on the bottom. So I have to find out what I have to multiply them by in order to do that. 2 times 7, so I have to do the same to the top. 7 times 2, I have to do the same to the top. So now my problem is 12/14 minus 7/14, which would be 5/14. And that is simplified because if I was to do my GCF, which you need to do anyway, I would find that they only have 1 in common, the number 1, and that means it's simplified. Okay. Our last practice problem would be 2/9 and 1/6. So we're going to do 9 and 6. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36. Oh wait, I hit one. They have 18 in common. So my LCD is 18. I want to change these fractions into have a least common denominator of 18. To have the least common denominator of 18. So I have to find out what to multiply them by in order to get there. So 6 times 3 is 18. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 9 is 18. So 2 times 2 is 4. So I have 4 eighteenths minus 3 eighteenths is 1 18th. And I know it's simplified because it has a 1 on the top already. So that is our subtracting practice. And now you're going to practice it online.